So we are driving through Cheboygan right now. We're about, it's around 13 miles east of Mackinac City, and we're here because they have a really good Salvation Army here, and they also have a really good Habitat store here. So we're gonna go check both of those out and see what we can find. So the Salvation Army wasn't open till 10, and we're out kind of early, so we're gonna hit the Restore store, the Habitat for Humanity store. And this one is, we'll see if I can do any filming. I've done it in the past. This one is just not like building materials. It's got furniture, and I've even bought jewelry here, believe it or not. So this is a really good one. And this one's in Cheboygan, Michigan. So they are closed today. They're only open on Wednesday through Friday. So what a bummer. So I guess we'll backtrack and go to the Salvation Army. So we're here at the Salvation Army, and we're going to go check it out in there and see what we can find. We typically have found some really good stuff here, so we'll see what today brings us. You never know with these stores. Sometimes you hit real for a while, and sometimes you don't. It's a nice piece of depression glass there, that Waterford waffle. And lots of little figurines. And cups and sugar and creamer and a bunch of little stuff like that. Nothing was really hitting me in these aisles. There was some nice stuff for your personal use, but not necessarily to buy and sell. I always check out the clothes here because sometimes they have amazing vintage clothes, like some really old wool shirts and old hunting gear types of clothing, and that stuff really sells well. So that's why I'm kind of in all those flannel shirts there to see if I can find some really old vintage wool ones. And today I didn't have a lot of luck, but boy, they had a lot of clothes, didn't they? Wow. And they have it divided all up by color and by type. Like here was the long sleeve shirts. And I was looking in there too also for those flannels, those vintage flannels. Because even though it's summer, those are good to have in the fall. They sell really well for me. But nothing was standing out that was going to work for what I wanted it for. That one was kind of cool. But I ended up passing on that one. And like I said, it's just a hit or miss thing with this store. Sometimes you find the best stuff. Sometimes you don't find anything. You just never know. So you have to be willing to check it all out. It's a lot of fun. We love coming to Cheboygan, Michigan. It's really close to Mackinac City. And this is what my husband just picked up. That was the only thing we bought, is this little fanny pack thing. And that was it, which was really unusual because we have loaded our car before at the Salvation Army. But sometimes you don't find anything. It's the way it is. And then we scooted on over to the Goodwill in Cheboygan and see what we could find there. Ooh, that's Jim Shore. Had to pick that up. I think these are Lennox. I don't always find good deals there, but today I did. So these are the things I just got at the Goodwill. I got these two Lennox figures. There's a bear and a little girl holding a teddy bear. I think they're worth, I'd probably put between $10 and $20. I paid $3.99 for the pair, so that was a good buy. I can't believe it, because normally you don't find that good of deals there. And then I also got this Jim Shore figure, which I think is worth about $30. You know, realistically, I might put $15, $20. So that was two good buys. I paid $4 for that, so that was great. So we're heading over one of the rivers in Cheboygan that connects three lakes together that we used to take boats on when we were young growing up. Here's a really nice beach we go to sometime in Cheboygan. Look, you pretty much have the beach to yourself. And it's middle July. Well, actually more end of July. Isn't that pretty? It's nice just to listen to the water. We're out on the pier, and comes a nice sized private boat. The Coast Guard is usually parked in this area, but I don't see them today. So thanks for coming along on our trip up north. This is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye and see you again. Bye.